Beach Guardian has been slowly building up for the last sort of decade of my life, and it's only sort of come to Beach Guardian in the last few years, and I think that like different parts of my life have all slowly been building up and building this jigsaw puzzle that's slowly started forming what Beach Guardian represents today, and it just comes from a sheer love of the marine environment and just wanting to protect it. And that started when I was a child, just loving the beach, loving Cornwall, loving everything to do with the ocean, and just wanting to become a marine biologist. And then when I went to university to study marine biology, when I was learning more and more about the ocean, I started realising just how delicate it actually was and how much it needed protecting and how many different problems there were. And plastic I particularly wanted to focus on because it was what I could see here on my doorstep on the beaches that I grew up on. So that's where it all started, just all these things building up. I think Every Can Counts was one of the very first initiatives we took on at Beach Guardian. Once we'd started doing the beach cleans and we were collecting all these resources and that kind of thing, and we were doing the education in the schools, we started thinking, well, now we need to start working with businesses and big companies that are kind of pumping out lots of plastic. And we heard about Every Can Counts and we really wanted to get on board, and we just thought it made so much sense and it was such a positive scheme that we could just see would work so perfectly in our community, and it did. Everybody took to it so well, and it was so helpful for us to be able to go into these businesses and say, yes, we do Beach Guardian, but look at these other things like Every Can Counts and etc. So it was really good in that sense to actually, as a starting point with businesses, and something really achievable for businesses to do, swap from bottles to cans. I remember up at Old MacDonald's farm, I've worked there since I was like 13 years old. So they were one of the first ones to get one of the green Every Can Counts bins. And it was just so nice for me to see this place that I've spent half of my life working at for a part-time job, adapting to all of these fantastic schemes to, you know, have a better footprint on the environment. And it's just been wonderful to you know, collaborating is a massive part of what we do at Beach Guardian. Not one person can solve this problem, not one group can solve this problem. So joining forces with as many people as possible has always been very integral to what we do, and to have Every Can Counts as a big part of what we do has been great.